This is a seriously solid workstation laptop, and I can confidently say it's one of the best choices if you need power that travels. But let me explain why before you click away. Whether you're a professional in need of a reliable laptop for work, or a student looking for a machine that can handle demanding tasks, this laptop is definitely worth considering. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been using the Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 2 for a few weeks now, mostly for video editing, virtualization labs, and general productivity, and honestly, it hasn't skipped a beat. The Intel Core i7-9750H is still a beast for multitasking, running Docker containers, Chrome with 30 tabs, and Premiere Pro all at once feels smooth. This is thanks to the processor's high clock speed and multiple cores, which allow it to handle multiple tasks simultaneously without breaking a sweat. The 16 GB of RAM is no joke either. I've never seen it stutter even when I push it hard. And the 256 GB SSD is fast enough for daily use, though I'd recommend upgrading to 512 GB or more if you plan to store large project files. Speaking of storage, I think it's worth noting that the SSD is a major factor in the laptop's overall performance. With fast storage, you can quickly load and save files, launch applications, and even boot up the laptop itself. This is especially important for professionals who work with large files, such as video editors or 3D modelers. The 256 GB SSD is a good starting point, but if you plan on storing a lot of files on the laptop, you may want to consider upgrading to a larger SSD, or adding an external hard drive. The 15.6-inch 1080p display is crisp and color accurate, which is perfect for design work or video editing. I've noticed the colors are consistent right out of the box, no calibration needed for most tasks. This is a big deal for professionals who rely on accurate color representation, such as graphic designers or photographers. The display is also bright and clear, making it easy to work in a variety of environments, from a well-lit office to a dimly lit coffee shop. The keyboard is classic ThinkPad, tactile, responsive, and backlit, which makes late-night coding sessions way easier on the eyes. And the build quality? Solid. It feels like a tank, but it's still light enough to carry around without feeling like you're lugging a desktop. This is a major plus for professionals who need to take their laptops with them on the go. Whether you're commuting to work or traveling to a conference, the ThinkPad P1 Gen 2 is a great companion. Now, the Quadro T1000 with 4GB VRAM is where this machine really shines. I've used it to render 4K timelines in Premiere Pro, and even did some light 3D modeling in Blender, and it handled everything without breaking a sweat. The GPU isn't the most powerful out there, but for professional workloads like CAD, rendering, or GPU-accelerated apps, it's more than capable. Plus, the T1000 is great for stability, no weird driver crashes or compatibility issues, which is a big deal if you're relying on it for work. Battery life is decent for a workstation laptop, though don't expect all-day use. I'd get about 6 to 7 hours of real-world use, light web browsing, document editing, and some light video work. If you're doing heavy rendering or gaming, you'll want to keep it plugged in, but that's expected for a machine this powerful. The cooling system does a good job keeping things quiet under normal loads, though it can get a bit loud when you're pushing it hard. Still, it never throttled on me, which is a relief. One thing to note is the port selection. It's got 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, which are super handy for fast data transfer or connecting to external displays. There's also HDMI, USB-A, and a headphone jack, so you're not left scrambling for adapters. This is a big plus for professionals who need to connect their laptops to a variety of devices, such as external monitors or projectors. The Thunderbolt 3 ports are especially useful, as they can be used to connect to high-speed storage devices or even external graphics cards. The webcam is 720p, which is fine for calls, but don't expect studio-quality video. The speakers are decent for a laptop, But if you're watching movies or listening to music, you'll probably want headphones. This is a minor complaint, but it's worth noting if you plan on using the laptop for entertainment. The only real downsides I've found are the price and the lack of a touchscreen. In conclusion, the Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 2 is a powerful and reliable workstation laptop that's perfect for professionals who need a machine that can keep up with their demanding workflow. With its fast processor, ample RAM, and powerful GPU, it's capable of handling even the most demanding tasks. And with its solid build quality and long-lasting battery life, it's a great choice for anyone who needs a laptop that can withstand the rigors of daily use. Link is below if you want to check it out.